All right, Badabooms and I knew we met each other a few weeks ago, whatever it was online. You reached out. I was like, okay, I like what I'm hearing. We talk a little further. Let's give you an opportunity. And I've liked the job that you've done so far here, and just this is the fifth episode. But a couple of things. Before I quiz you here or whatever it is that I'm going to do, how was the McGriddle yesterday? Did you actually have it?
I did not. I ended up getting in the lab and started tweaking stuff. I do have a question from the lab. I don't mean to
No, no,
deviate.
no, no. No. You're deviating. No deviating. We could get to your question, but I asked you a question.
Yes.
Don't blow past it. Like I said, how was the McGriddle? It's a very simple answer. Sal, you know what? I thought about it, but I didn't have time to do it. I got
The
caught up in doing
paycheck did
stuff.
not reach my bank account. I think you got the wrong one.
What do you mean?
The payment, the paycheck for yesterday's show. Is it blanking on you now?
All I did was ask you if you had the McGriddle.
Yeah, I couldn't pay for it. I went up there, scanned the thing, and they said, "Sorry, sir, insufficient funds." I said, "What do you mean? The great Sal Licata was just with King Cohen, and he paid me."
So then I asked you to do some homework and watch the Unreal show on Netflix. And did you do that last night?
Yeah, I was getting too hype, and then I ended up, not watching it. You want to give me a summary?
No. We could save it until you watch it, and then we'll talk about it on the next episode or after that. But I know you're working here, but I asked you to watch a show. You were up anyway, and you didn't watch the show. And then on top of that, and this was the real note I wanted to get to, and we had this a little bit earlier because I couldn't help myself when we had you involved before and you're doing the same thing. What is your issue with when I ask you a question? Like I'm bringing you on the air, we're having a conversation. I ask you a question, and your mind is fixated on what you want to get in or get to instead of listening to what I'm asking you. That has happened multiple times.
Isn't that good though? That there's room to improve. Like you never want a finished product at such a young age. I got like you said before. I got to take better quality at bats. That's fine. I can hit 35 bombs and we'll give you 278. Maybe take a base or two on a pass ball. But there's room to improve. I have to have better at bat
I
quality. Don't
I
chase
don't
high and upside.
I don't need 35 bombs from you. I want you to get on base. Just get on base.
I
I'll
told you I
drive you
can take a
in.
bag on a pass ball. Is that not enough?
Just get on base. Let's start with it's like baby steps in grooming you. And I think you're very good. Otherwise, I
Be
wouldn't have
careful
given you
with
this
the way you use
opportunity.
that word, especially with the age differential between me and you.
Excellent point. That's a good. Can you not say that word anymore? I'm not even
No,
sure
I'm
we
just
should.
saying with the age differential, how
Mentoring,
this relationship became
mentoring. Should we
in
use
the
that?
DMs. Do you know that song? It go down in the DM. It go down.
That is true. You did hit me up in the DMs. I don't know that song. I'm trying to help you develop here. Step one, listen to the questions that I ask you when we're on the air, off the air as well. Like if I say, hey, you interested in the show? Why don't you watch it? Yeah, no problem. Do it. Like actually do it. Imagine Mike in the day asking me to do something and me not doing it. Imagine Mike bringing me
Yeah,
on the air, which he
Mike
did, Bada
Francesa,
Booms.
Sal Licata.
Well, I could be the Mike to your Sal. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're the Sal to my Mike,
I
or
don't want to
I
lose
don't
my
know that.
hair.
When I was your age, I was working behind the scenes like that. And you don't have to lose your hair. You can keep your hair and keep your sleeves off, although I'd recommend, maybe at some point getting sleeves. But like if Mike brought me on the air and I didn't answer the question he was asking me and I just went rogue, it was like, yeah, Mike, that sounds great. I'll get to that in a second. But let me just get to this thing about what do you think he would do? He'd flip out. He'd be like, what are you doing? And that probably wouldn't be allowed on again. Now, I'm not going to do that with you. And by the way, rightfully so. But just a simple starter point. When we come on and I ask you a question, just answer the question.
Hmm. How long did Paul Skeens stay in the minor leagues for? How long did he play for the Birmingham Pirates?
I don't know how long.
I think it was about 3 starts. When you have Paul Skeens, when you have Paul Skeens and you're not winning games and you're not selling tickets, Paul Skeens.
We'll get there. We'll get
Paul
there.
Skeens should be pitching at PNC Park. By the way, one of the most beautiful places to watch a baseball game.
Yeah, I think it's a little overrated. I would go with San Francisco myself as the number one park. I liked
so
PNC
jealous.
a lot.
I'd love to go to. I want to go there so badly. Home of the greatest
San
baseball player
Diego,
of all time.
Bonds. Yeah, I
San
agree.
Francisco.
San Diego as well. Maybe do a road trip at one point. All right. Obviously, we love you, Bada Booms. But I did, take notice of like, man, I just asked him a question. He blows right through it. And then we have to circle back to the question.
You know
All
I
right.
stayed up last night, so again, I'm not gonna apologize. You know I want to, but you told me not to. but endlessly, like Lil Baby said, some to prove.
Less apologies, more answering the questions that are asked. All right, that does it for episode 5, Sal Licata Show.